Hey y'all, what's good? This is Joe, Asia Travel Guy, and I want to talk to you all about how I got to Japan and why I love this place so much. Hey, what's good, y'all? This is Joe, Asia Travel Guide, and I'm outside the apartment just on the balcony looking over Okazaki City, and today is a beautiful day. Yes, it is quite lovely. So, I would say the story of how I got to Japan starts off about three years ago in China. My first Chinese city was in Daqing, a small city near Russia, which was a third world kind of city, but the people that I met and became friends with are priceless. And I would say the few things that I learned there, well, I learned many things, but the few things that really stuck were you never fall in love with the city, you fall in love with the people that you are with. And that is something that I've taken with me thus far throughout all my travels around Asia. My second year in China was a city called Taiyuan. Taiyuan was mainly the year that I remember the most because it's the year where I was truly free. I wasn't working a private school job. It was a public school job, and I was able to really roam China, really roam and see what China was really like. Going to cities like Xi'an, which was amazing. The food street there was awesome, and going there was just a blast, and I loved that I was able to see my old friends from the first city, Daqing, that next year. That was just an amazing time. Also, my favorite city in China, I was finally able to go to Chongqing, which is a vast metropolis in itself. They call it the Hong Kong of the mainland, and for good reason. This city is amazing. So after a few years in China, or a couple years in China, I was wondering, do I really want to stay here? Do I really want to live here for long term? And my mind was telling me, no, there's something better for me out here. Now, I'm not saying that China's bad. China's a really cool place, but for me personally, for my life, there was something better. So I tried Thailand. I got sent to a city called Surat Thani, which is basically is the central part of the country and basically the gateway to all of the beautiful islands of Thailand. And I had a great, I would say, 3 months there, but I would say Thailand wasn't the place for me, though I did have a good time while I was there. I was able to go to Koh Samui, which was a wonderful place. It was a great vacation time. It was a wonderful way to see the true beauty of Thailand and get a true glimpse of what nature and peacefulness was really like. Thailand is an amazing country, and I highly recommend that you go there if you have not been there yet. But also Thailand wasn't good for me either, and living there I was able to save about $200 a month, which is big money in Thailand, but trying to do anything else outside of that in the world is nothing. So I needed to find a place where I can save more money and have still a great time. And that's when I tried to get a job in Japan. And for those of you who don't know, to get a job in Japan is quite hard if you are outside the country. To get a job in Japan, outside the country, you have to go to many sites and just hope that someone picks you up. I got picked up by a private school in Okazaki. That's why I'm here today. And it was a good first year. Doing that was okay. You know, I met many good people at that job, but it really wasn't for me. And now I'm currently teaching at a ALT job, which is awesome. It is amazing. It is great, and I love the job here in Japan. And it's just awesome. Okazaki has been wonderful. Okazaki is great. I've had some troubles here and there, some hard times and some even sad times, but even now I still love this city and I still love the people here. And it's a great place to live and be. It's quiet, it's not too expensive, and it's in a great location of Japan. Now, the reason why I moved here was because I wanted a place that was more westernized, more clean, and more acceptable of foreigners than most of Asia is. Now, Japan does have its problems, just as any other country does. Any country you go to, no matter how first, second, or third world it is, you will find great things about it, and you will find problems. But Japan, for me, has been great. Going to cities like Osaka, Kyoto, Nagoya even. and even here in Okazaki has been a blast, and I'm so happy that I'm here, and I have no plans on leaving anytime soon, if not ever. So I'm so happy that I'm here, and I'm so happy that I'm able to enjoy this city and this life. It's a honor, and it's a privilege to be here. So I'm very happy that I'm here, and yes, there are many problems. I get that. I've gotten a lot of flack recently for being too positive about Japan, but I mean, it's really easy. It's really easy to get negative here, you guys. It's really easy to become negative. It's really easy to see all the bad things and just let that kill your enthusiasm of being anywhere you are, especially in Japan. Taxes are high. It is expensive here. Things are hard. If you are of dark skin, you might get stared at, and you might get somewhat discriminated against. It is hard. It is not super easy, but if you can keep a positive mind, and that is hard too, if you can get around good people who have a positive vibe, that will deter you from having your own negative vibe around other people. And that part is hard in itself, but it is possible. And once you can get that done, and don't get me wrong, you will have negative times, you will complain about stuff, you will have days where you just need to vent and even scream and holler and yell and shout and get angry and get sad and cry and all that stuff. But if you can get through all of those emotions and still find peace within yourself wherever you are, not just Japan, but wherever you are, then you can live a good life wherever you are. Alright guys, that's it, and that's how I came to Japan, and that's why I like Japan and why I'm still here. It's going to get harder, but it's also going to get more fun, and I'm looking forward to the future adventures, both good and challenging, that I will have in the future here in the land of the rising sun. Alright y'all, that's it. Asia Travel Guy out. Thanks for watching y'all. Peace.